Yo, 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 my family. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all know what it is. It's Idiots for the Podcast. We are back in the building. We got another episode coming for y'all, man. I got my brother in the building. What's good, bro?
What's good with it, my guy? What's good? How are you feeling on this Wednesday?
You know what it is, man. We recording. We got games on. Game 5, World Series.
Go Yankees!
I'm not gonna say nothing. We
Go
they
Yankees!
they know who's up 3-1, so I don't have to say it. Yankees got some work to do. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Um,
Fuck Freddie Freeman, by the way.
he only saying that because Freddie been killing him this
Fuck that.
series. That's the
Yeah.
only reason he's saying that. But yeah, man, it is for the podcast. We back another episode. World Series going on right now. If y'all see Corey tuning out, that's what's happening. He watching it. I'm watching it. But at the same time, man, it's a big week. Not
Big,
only
big week.
not only in sports, but college football. Period.
Yes, sir.
Huge week of college football coming up, man. Um, One of my teams did get a dub last night. Shout out to the Raging Cajuns. You know what I'm saying? Always got to support the alma mater. Um, but man, this week is gonna be
Gonna
a
be
good one. You know what we got. We got Florida, Georgia. Um, we got Florida, Georgia, Ohio State, Penn State. You got Duke and Miami. You got Ole Miss, Arkansas. It just goes on and on, man. And you got Oregon, Michigan. Jeez, like, bruh, it's a lot, man. It's a lot that we're gonna talk about. Um, Louisville, Clemson. That's gonna be another good one. You
Mhm.
got Pitt. You got Pitt, SMU for first place in the ACC.
Yup.
That's crazy. That is honestly that's ridiculous. Well, Clemson is still up there. Miami's still up there, but the winner of this game got inside track um, to for the rest of the year, and that's a big one, man. That's a big one. Um, but let's get into it, man. We're gonna start off with college football. We know what it is. This week is Florida Georgia week, as always. There's really only one team that gets more hate from me than Georgia, and y'all know what the reason for that being is. Um, Being from Louisiana, it's always going to be LSU going to get more hate than Georgia. But that's not saying that I'm going easy on Georgia at all, because that ain't happening. I still hate Georgia. Um, but at the same time, Florida Georgia week always a crazy week, man. That game has been crazy for some years now. Um, Going all the way back to when Spurrier was coaching. Even before that, we know what it was. Spurrier 95 scoring a touchdown late in the game. Them running up the score. 2008, Spikes, you know what he did when he hit No Sean Marino in the backfield. 2007, year before that, Georgia scored a touchdown. Whole team come out the sideline. Um, Now you got Trevor Etienne standing on the Georgia sideline. Um, I mean, it's what that game has become is just in itself is just ridiculous. But hey, you know what we do, man. This is what we do this week. It's all about Georgia. It's all about us trying to get a win and get back on track in the series. We know the series all time. They can't even agree on how many games we done played. One team say 101, one team say 102. The largest margin of victory, Georgia beat us by 75 before everybody that's watching this was born. So we don't even count that. Um, Current win streak, Georgia done won the last three. Um, they beat us last year 43 to 20. So it's all about trying to bounce back. We know the struggles we've had this season. We know Georgia's a dominant team with flaws. We know where our flaws lie. We know who's back there going to be taking the snaps this week and trying to get us a W. Um, Let me know what you're expecting to see from. We'll start with Florida first. Let me know what you're expecting to see from Florida, and then we'll switch it over to the Georgia side.
I'm expecting defensively. I'm expecting us to keep this momentum going defensively. Because last few games our defense been, we've been playing some good ball. We've been playing some real good ball on that side. So I'm expecting us to at least, compete at the least. But this is the University of Florida. And obviously, we going against Georgia. We got to do more than just compete. We trying to win. A win against this team can change the whole narrative of this season. So that can definitely help. So like I know like Carson Beck, he struggled. Who did they play the last game? He had 3 picks against.
That was it Texas?
Yeah, it was Texas.
Yeah, he threw 3 picks against Texas. Their last game, yeah, he threw 3 picks against Texas. They won 30-15. Um, Even with the 3 picks, they were really dominant in that game. And like I said, it was just more of him. He's really pressing.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, he's playing on a team where he doesn't have to.
Yep.
So it's just odd to see it. It's not like he's just playing like horrible football, but he's really struggling. Like he's had 2 games this year where he's thrown 3 interceptions. He's had 3 games where he's thrown at least 2. Um, Mississippi State game, he put up a lot of yards. The completion percentage was good, 3 touchdowns, but he threw 2 picks. So um, just pressing, trying. I guess he's just trying to make plays and whatnot. But
Yes, niggas! The fuck
this
with
guy,
this dog, nigga!
this
Aries
guy,
dog, nigga!
this guy.
Fuck wrong
Look,
with
see,
y'all?
I
Home
told
run,
y'all.
bitch! Fuck wrong with y'all whole ass niggas?
I told y'all this is Corey.
This
He's
Yankee
just
Stadium, nigga!
you just gotta roll with it. You just gotta roll with it. It's Corey.
My bad.
So
Let me calm down. Let me calm down.
it's all right. It's all right. I know he a
Hey,
Yankee. He a
that
Yankee
they're
fan,
playing
bro.
like Jefferson Albert Tibbs from Hardball. So,
Hey. No Jefferson Albert Tibbs slander, bro. We can't be doing that, bro.
nah, but nah, man, my bad, bro. That won't age well if we lose. But that won't age well if we lose. But nah, man, shout out to Aaron Judge. First home run in the last 25 at bats. That is filthy. But however, I'll take it. But now I know you was talking about Carson Beck and stuff. The reason why I brought Carson Beck up is because I feel like our defense can match up well against their offense. I don't necessarily think they have a big threat in the passing game. I'm more worried about the D line versus their O line in the run game. That's what I'm most worried about. We need to force some turnovers. So I will definitely say that. I need my pass rush to wake up. I like what 34 been doing though a little bit. 34 and what's my other guy name?
You talking
44.
about Jack?
Yeah, I like how they've been playing, man. You
They've been
whole
playing.
ass niggas.
They've been playing good.
Whole ass niggas. Another home run, bitch.
This
Fuck from
guy.
y'all niggas. That's Jazz, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all? This Yankee Stadium, nigga. Fuck wrong with
Oh my goodness.
another
Yeah,
home run. Fuck
y'all
out.
just y'all just gotta roll. I'm telling y'all, bro. This gonna be him as long as the game going on. This gonna be Corey. So you just gotta roll with it. Um, but yeah, just you was talking about the game, the D line versus O line. It's Florida Georgia. It's always gonna be in the trenches. We know that. But as far as like our side goes, we know somebody mentioned it down there. I hadn't even read the news yet. It literally just dropped. I think
Wait,
what
they off for the season?
I think it dropped for an hour ago. Well, it dropped an hour ago. I think both of them are now out for the year. Both number threes on the team. I think they out for the season. So
Oh,
I think Jason Marshall done for the season, and
oh,
Trey Trey Wilson probably gonna be done for the season too. So
heavy.
um,
No.
worst time to have your best defensive player go out for the rest of the season, and one of your best weapons be lost for the season. Um, for me, I believe it'll be easier to replace Trey than it will Jason. Um, we've seen other people step up in Trey's spot already this season. Um, Mizell's had a game where he put up some decent numbers. They've been getting Tank Hawkins more playing time. We know what Badger can do. We know what
Actually,
Chim
on Sundays.
yeah, we know what Chim DK can do as well. Um, so expecting those guys to be okay as long as we can protect DJ Lagway. But man, Jason Marshall, he been the best player on defense by far this season.
So,
Um,
too.
yeah, I think they said he had a torn labrum, so
Oh,
um,
and
he's done for the season and more than likely done in a Florida Gator uniform. Um,
I will
shout
say
out
though,
shout out to the kid, man. Shout out to the kid.
Kermani's going to definitely get some burn
He's
now.
gonna have to because I believe that I believe Jakeem Jackson is still out too. I believe so that means it's down to Devin Moore, uh, Dejon Johnson, and Cormani as the ones that have played this season. You may see Grimsley. I believe that's his name, Jameer Grimsley or something like that. You may see him have to get some PT as well. Um, so yeah, we losing bodies, man.
Yeah.
Losing some bodies, but you know, hey, it's college football. Injuries happen. Next guy up. We knew that the rest of the season wasn't going to be easy at all. It ain't been easy from the start. So just another stone they gotta go through. And like I said, it's next man up. You got a lot of young guys who are trying to prove themselves. Whether this coaching staff is going to be here next year or not, that's whatever happens. But
I don't
you're
I don't think nobody getting fired, bro.
we'll see. I ain't speculating on none of that because that ain't got nothing to do with me. No matter what, I'm gonna be here cheering on the Florida Gators because that's my team.
Right.
But I think for the most part, these young guys gonna be out here trying to prove that they belong, trying to prove that they are worthy of their scholarships, trying to get PT for next year if they still here with this coaching staff or not. Like I said, um, you're playing for the future, and some guys playing for draft stock. We saw Jason Marshall have a real good start to the season. Sucks that he's not able to finish it because I thought he was playing well enough to start moving his name up closer to that third round, possibly move up into second round discussion because I think he's that good. Because he's definitely bounced back from his last couple seasons.
I think he'll get
Um,
some fourth and fifth round love.
yeah, which hey, it's wherever you get drafted, you got drafted because
You just got an opportunity.
you done made it to a place that a lot of people have only wish they could get to. So um, it's a good thing for him that he was able to play so well. But like we mentioned, a couple of names: Devin Moore, We know his injury history. He's still a junior. He's got something to play for. He's got if he can, if he can step up the rest of the season, you CB1 now. So we looking at you. Can you make some money for yourself or possibly boost yourself into next season, whatever decision you make? I'm looking at Pup Howard, Shamar James, those guys. They've been playing well this season. I like what I've seen from 29 when he's on the field a couple times. But yeah, this
Hey,
game.
what year is 29?
He is. If I don't know, I think he's a redshirt freshman. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to double check on that, but I do think he's a redshirt freshman. So we can have him for at least another year or two. I like what I've seen from Bridges. That safety room, man, it was so bad at the beginning of the year, but ever since he stepped in as the starter, he's played really well. Still got a lot of concerns about number 14 back there, but I like what I've seen from Bridges, and I like what I've seen from Bryce Thornton as well. That star position is locked up. Gates and Denson are playing incredible football. But yeah, the turnaround on defense has really come with Bridges stepping into the lineup, us getting healthy, and the defensive line finally playing up to their potential. And this is another game where they're gonna have to step up and make some plays because of the injuries and everything else. They're gonna have to step up and they're gonna have to play bigger. Probably the biggest game of their lives this Saturday if we want any chance to win this game. Offensively, I'm really hoping that we come out and let DJ Lagway just let it rip. All right. There's no expectations at this point. If he turns the ball over, he's a true freshman playing against a top 5 defense in college football. I'm not gonna be upset. I would rather him take his lumps right now.
I will say this. We got Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss. I think we are going to win. We're going to get one. We're going to get one. We're going to get one. Nobody thinks we're going to beat any of those teams, but we're going to get one.
I think we can get 2. I believe we beat Florida State at the end of the season, but I think we get one of these 4 ranked teams. I think we get one of them.
I think we can. Yeah, I think we can get Ole Miss.
I believe we can get 2, but I think we get at least one.
Close, because that's always a good game. But
I don't think I'm looking at all these teams, all 4 of those teams.
With the way our defense playing, of course, like
if we play up to our potential and how we can play, which I don't even think we've hit the potential of what we could look like in any game this season. But if we do after this bye week, then I think we could beat any of those 4 teams. Do we beat them? That's a wait and see. But
that's the thing though. With a lot of and I hate what I'm about to say because this is the University of Florida. We don't want to just compete against these teams. We want, even though they're the quote unquote better teams, like Georgia, Texas. If we make these games to where like similar to the Tennessee game, some people will be like, maybe Florida does have a shot in the future, doing something with Napier. Not saying I disagree or agree, but I do feel like analysts will look at that if we played them 2 teams like down to the wire, similar to how we did Tennessee. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I want us to win both of them games.
I want us to win all of them.
But we go 7-5. He's not going nowhere. 6-6. I don't think he's going. Me personally, I don't think he's getting fired because I kind of feel like his job is is tied to. I think you said it before. It's kind of tied to Lagway. So I feel like that plays a factor.
I'm gonna say this on this comment. I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all can see it, but I'm gonna say something about it real quick. Um,
Bro, pause.
first, first off, as far as Lane not calling his own plays, Lane calling his own plays, it's not working because he's been. This is how Lane calls his plays all the time. And number two, Jackson Dart is not playing good football right now. And secondly, as much as Lane wants the job, that means nothing to this administration because is he the guy that's going to get you over the hump? Nobody knows that, but from what we've seen and from what he's been given, he's not going to be he's not a big game coach, and he's never been a big game
Bruh,
coach.
bruh, I'm he can take that trolling shit somewhere else, bro. You get on, you lose a game, and you get on the internet trolling, bro. In Florida,
I,
nah,
I'm not falling for the Charlie Weiss Jr. calling Ole Miss plays. That no, not falling for that. Lane Kiffin is literally the spitting image of what Billy Napier is. They not giving up play calling. That's Lane Kiffin playbook that's being run, and that's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Whether he calling the plays or not is his playbook that's being used. Um, yeah, I'm not falling for that. This is who Lane Kiffin is. Lane Kiffin, with all the talent that he has on his roster, still losing big games. As far as the trolling and all that, that's just who Lane Kiffin is. That's who he always going to be. If that's what you want to do at the University of Florida, you might not be the right coach for the job. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like I said, and I've been saying, he's not my first or second choice. So we just gonna go with that. Whatever happens, happens. I don't really care.
but
I just don't want us getting into the situation where we recycling coaches every 3-4 years because I'm just sick of it.
yeah,
So
but let's switch topics. Well, let's stay on the topic. What's the percentage you give us to upset Georgia this weekend?
I'll say about 30%.
What's the line? What's the line?
Right now I think they 2 touchdown favorites. Yeah. So they almost 17-point favorites right now.
All right.
This is about right. It's about what I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a much better team than we are, based on what we've seen this season. But you got to step between the lines. You never know what's going to happen.
I just need bro. I just need that man to put on a performance, bro. I need it, bro.
And you think about it, is Georgia, as much as Georgia says they hate Florida, this, that, and the other, they play Ole Miss next week too. So are they looking ahead a little bit to going to Oxford, Mississippi next week? You never know. Kirby shouldn't get tripped up like that. He's a national championship coach.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you know how some players are.
Yeah.
They just it just gets that way. Lagway, I'm not expecting Lagway to run much because he'll run in the moments where he has to. But
man, I need a play action deep shot to Mizell or Badger.
My thing is with the whole game, I want us to go after Julian Humphrey as much as possible.
Yes.
He's the weak link in that Georgia secondary. If he's going to be on the field, I want us to go after him, because there's plays that can be made when he's out there. Their secondary is their weak spot. that front seven, as far as rushing the passer, is not as dominant as it usually is. But that speed and their ability to play the run game is still always what Georgia is. So we'll see, man. Like I said, it's just another game, another week for us to come out and hopefully get a W. So we'll see. It's in the game is in the hands of number 2. So, and like I said, he's a leader of men. He's doing a real good job on the field, being a leader, stepping up. We knew he was going to be a great player. This is not a surprise that he's a great player. I didn't know he was going to be this type of leader so soon.
They definitely follow him, especially in that Kentucky game.
I know recruiting is shit right now, and it's going to be that way because when you got rumors of your coach being fired at the end of the season, of course, recruiting is going to always be trash.
Bro, we finish off strong, and you never know, bro. It's a lot of football left, bro. The game's still got to be played. We're under all these games except probably for the Florida State game, obviously. But
yeah, of course. But yeah, it's just recruiting is shit. But at the same time, they've definitely hit on quite a few guys since they've been here, and Lagway is the biggest piece of them all. If you find a quarterback, you can find yourself in many games, and they found one in that kid, regardless of whether they here or not, whether he stays here or not. Nobody knows. That guy he's a program changer, and we've been saying it.
What now? I said this on a few episodes ago. I said there are certain players who come along and they make their coach look better than what they are.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always been the case.
Lagway can be that guy for Billy Napier. He can save this man's job.
It's funny because we literally saw an example of that last season. Jordan Travis literally saved Florida State. Because if he not there, they would have looked. What they look like this year is what they would have looked like last year if he wouldn't have been on that team.
Real talk. I'm holding it out right now because obviously we ain't to next season, but it's a coach. I feel like you're gonna be able to say that about next season, but about a certain player. I ain't gonna say it yet because I'm gonna see how things go. But I feel like you know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna wait and see because we just scored 2-4-0. Let's go, baby, go Yankees. But anyway, but yeah, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna save it because I feel like a lot of people aren't really they're not going to talk about it because obviously it's this season. But let's just say if this coach don't hit on a transfer quarterback next season, I got some questions for that guy to answer.
No, you might as well say the name now. You might as well say it now.
It's funny because one of those fans was on this show and he gonna say, "Shit, we gonna have to go after a transfer quarterback." That let me know everything I need to know.
They have to because there's nobody. I mean, I will say this: I think there's a guy in their recruiting class right now who I think can be really good. But as far as being ready to step in next season and keep this team going the way it's going right now, I don't think they have anybody right now.
Sooner or later, all that transfer quarterback shit, transfers, everybody getting transfers and COVID players, bro, you finna have to start back developing shit, dog. Because look at Florida State is a literally example. It's literally an example. All them players they had, they going. Quarterback, nothing to show for. You went and got DJ Uiagalelei, and that nigga don't even fucking play. He's terrible. Then the back,
That's crazy to me because them two backup quarterbacks, them niggas is horrible.
exactly. And then on top of that, you went and got one of the top receivers out of high school, and we don't even see him. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even when Florida State, like, wasn't really good, like, years they haven't been good, we always seen they had athletes. Bro, them niggas look sorry as hell. I'm not even saying that just because I'm a Florida fan. And even when we, like, years we've been sorry, you at least seen talent on our team. The structure probably just wasn't there. Or we just didn't have the right type of coaching staff. And this year is literally, you can literally see the talent we have on our team. It's just obviously Napier, I don't know, like he's doing things wrong. So, but hopefully, he can change that narrative with these last 4 or 5 games. That remains to be seen. But like I said, bro, DJ Lagway can literally save this man's future in Florida. It's possible. If he finishes off this year strong, we go into next year. The sky's the limit, bro. Sky's the limit. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I think he can change him. I'm still not sold on him saving him, but I think he can change him. There's some other stuff that needs to be made before I say he can change him.
I don't Wade, I'll just say that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the big part. He has to swallow his pride and give it up, bro. If he do that, then we can have another conversation later on.
Let's switch topics, man. Shout out to the Gators, man. Y'all getting, these first 30 minutes, man. It's been all Florida, Show some love to the rest of these games. It's some good games. You said it. You said it for yourself. It's some good games this weekend.
Absolutely. And I want to look at a few of them real quick. The biggest one is Ohio State, Penn State. We know that. Right now, Ohio State 3-point favorite. My question to you is, what quarterback do you trust more in that game?
In the Penn State Ohio State game? I'm gonna say it's at Penn State, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Howard.
So you trust Howard more?
I trust
him.
My bold prediction coming into the season, and I think I told you that Sagan was going to end up starting. I don't think that's going to happen, but I would like for it to happen. But I think I trust him a little more just because of what he has at his disposal.
That is true. If you look at the the people who are going to be targeted, Ohio State definitely has the bigger edge in that situation because that wide receiver core is just
crazy, bro. Man. But I feel like with him though, like he get a lot of slack. Like he not ass, but he not like elite either. Like he's like in between. Like you can win with him if you have the right personnel to go alongside. But I'm curious to see like him in this game because this is a big game for him. This is obviously they played against Oregon and they lost. His stat line, which I didn't watch that game. I watched like the last couple minutes of that game, so I can't really say how he looked all game. I'm really going off the stat line, but even the stat line can lie sometimes. His stat line against Oregon looked good. I mean, but like I said, this is going to be his biggest game probably of his college. Not probably. This is his biggest game of his college career. You're going to Penn State to this point in his college career. I mean, you're going to Penn State. You already lost one game. Hostile environment. Games like that is why you go to Ohio State. I mean, I'm not an Ohio State fan, but obviously the proof is in the pudding. When they play each other, both teams they get up for those games. So Will Howard, he has to he has to he has to be a reason that they win. Not the reason, but a reason. Defensively, hey, bro, them boys just gotta show some pride because that Oregon tape, I saw some tape defensively on them on Twitter, especially Mr. Denzel Burke.
Hey man, chill out, bro.
Now I'm
Chill out.
like, us being fans, we gotta, we just gotta call it how we see it. I mean, he's not playing up to the level he's supposed to be playing at. Talented corner, but he didn't play as well as he did. And if you're a cornerback and you go to Ohio State, they take a lot of pride at that position at that school. Just like all these other schools with DBs, like the LSU's, the Floridas, the Alabama, I guess. Like schools like that with who's had good DBs. But but like that's gonna be a crazy game. Can't wait to see it. So yeah.
Just going down the list, I want to see. We do have some other ones, like I said, Louisville, Clemson. Clemson trying to stay at the top. Pitt, SMU. I don't know if you watched that SMU Duke game last week.
I saw highlights. I ain't catch it.
I
Hey, Duke this weekend.
I like the call. I really like the call to go for 2 by Duke. I don't like the play call. The play call was bad, but it was a good decision to go for it. I like that they were aggressive and they decided to go for it, but that play call was horrible. At the same time, I wish I would have rather Malik Murphy keep the ball and try to run to get that 2-point conversion and actually make that throw. But at the same time, like I said, Duke plays Miami this week. Miami is favored by 20 points. So
damn,
we'll see how that game goes. I'm not so certain that Miami's going to beat them by 20.
No.
But we'll see how that game goes. My question to you now is, who wins the ACC? Is it still Miami? Are you going to rock with Clemson, who's really been playing like real good football? Are you going to go with SMU or Pittsburgh? That's really the 4 teams at the top. You got Miami, you got Clemson, you got SMU, Pittsburgh, and I think Duke is like right behind.
I got Clemson. That was my original pick. I just feel like they're a more complete team than Miami. I feel like the difference between them two is the difference they have with a lot of teams. I just feel like they have Cam Ward, and he's like the common denominator. That's really it. That like
Cam is definitely the reason Miami is playing the way they are. But I've told people the only way you beat Miami is if you get Cam to move around. If he get comfortable in that pocket, you ain't got no chance. You got to get him off his spot. You have to bring pressure. You got to have the athletes to be able to stand up on the back end. And right now, I think Clemson has the athletes to be able to stand up to him. The problem is they still have Cade at quarterback. And
that's that's what I'm saying. However,
as much as I like
he's
the makeup,
playing decent.
no, he's been playing some really good. Cade has been playing some really good football. I will say this: I said that Cade and Drew Aller were the two most overrated quarterbacks before the season started. Those guys have played some really good football this year. Now they got big games coming up, and we finna see if they still those same quarterbacks. But at the same time, if it comes down to which quarterback I trust to make a play more, it's always going to be Cam Ward over Cade.
Yeah. So
But
it comes down to that, and plus, like,
but at the same time, I'm trusting Dabo more and I'm trusting Mario Cristobal.
that's the main reason. I feel like in a big game, Clemson, Miami, he's gonna have them ready. But like
Absolutely.
the common denominator and all that is Cam Ward, and it's kind of tough. It's very, very tough to say if it's close. I can't give the edge. If it's close, I'd probably get an edge to Miami because Cam Ward, he's gonna find a way. Future Jet, but you know, so I had to throw that in there. But yeah, man. But I still like Clemson though. I still like Clemson. I feel like they're a more complete team. I trust them defensively more over Miami. I trust Dabo over Cristobal. Miami's offense, I'd probably give the edge. I give the edge. Obviously, Miami has a better offense, but I don't think Clemson offense is. I think Clemson offense will put up some numbers against that Miami defense. So it kind of like balance it out. But that Clemson defense, I feel like would be ready to play against that Miami offense. But I mean, it would be a good one. But I still got Clemson winning it.
I got Miami since like I said, I picked Miami to win the ACC and be in the playoffs. So I'm gonna stick with Miami, just because of Cam Ward. Let's get into some picks, man. Let's get into some picks. I think it's that time. So you know what? We ain't gonna waste much time. We're gonna go right into it. Starting off, we're gonna start off with Duke Miami. Who you got?
I got Miami.
I got Miami as well.
Miami 31-21.
Okay. I expect it to be a little bit more high scoring. I would say like 38 to 20, 38-27. I'll go 38-27. Ole Miss at Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I got Arkansas as well. That's the crazy thing. I got Arkansas as well. I don't think Ole Miss is a bad team. I don't think Arkansas is a great team, but in that matchup, they got two. Their two losses. LSU was one, and the other one was who was that? They lost to LSU and they lost to Kentucky. How still baffles me. But honestly, at the same time, they've played nobody. Like they played Furman, played Middle Tennessee, Wake Forest, Georgia Southern, and they played Kentucky. Then they played South Carolina, played LSU, lost to them. They beat Oklahoma when Oklahoma don't have a quarterback.
I think they finish.
I see them with
I,
honestly. I think they have. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose their next 3 games.
I think
I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I think they lose to Arkansas. I think they lose to Georgia, and I think we beat them, and I think they beat Mississippi State.
If they lose their next 3, hopefully that shows that we can end all that conversation about that guy because he's just not.
If
I
any
don't think he's that type of coach, bro.
for us, that rumor to Florida is just gonna ramp up.
It's been going on for years now, but I don't see it. I never liked the fit. He's a great offensive play caller, but if we wanted Lane Kiffin, we should have just kept Dan Mullen for all that. So yeah. But anyways, Minnesota at Illinois.
Illy.
I'm gonna go Illinois as well, even though Minnesota is the 3-point favorite. I'm gonna go with Illinois as well. Virginia Tech at Syracuse.
B-Tech.
I know why you did that, Kyron Jones. But I'm gonna go with them as well. Kyle McCord, that game last week, that was nasty work. Nasty. That was nasty, bro.
Yep.
I don't know. That was horrible. I don't know how you throw 3 pick sixes in one game, but filthy work. Vanderbilt at Auburn.
Man, I got Vandy.
I got Auburn. I got Auburn, bro. Even though I don't like Auburn, I got Auburn winning that game. That's crazy to say, but that's crazy to say. But I got Auburn. Oregon at Michigan.
Oregon.
I'm gonna just say this about this game. I'm picking Oregon by a lot, but I'm gonna say this. I think Will Johnson is out. Hey, bro, you a top 10 pick. Sit out rest of the season. You don't need to play.
Oh.
But I'm gonna say this. Sharon, what's his name? Sharon Moore,
Yeah.
whatever. You ain't gonna be the coach for much longer. You ain't gonna be the coach for much longer, bro. What you doing with this quarterback situation? Yeah, you finna get fired. You better hope. You better hope and pray that your boosters give Bryce Underwood that $10 million he asking for.
Oh, I don't think he's leaving LSU.
It's a lot of talk about Nuss coming back next season. So
I think he should. Whoa. I think player like that, he should start over Nuss.
He's better than he'll be better than us. But I still think if Underwood is right there and you can give him what he asked for, you better, because otherwise your program in a lot of trouble. You gave the starting quarterback job back to a guy that has thrown 6 interceptions and 3 touchdowns.
Wait, which quarterback is that?
Davis Warren. He went back to him. Jack Tuttle was supposed to be the one that started, but he got hurt. He retired. And instead of going to the black quarterback,
that dude.
He stinks. But at the same time, I'd rather him play than the guy who throwing the ball to the other team, bro. Like, it's bad. But like I said, I'm going with Oregon in that game. Next game up, we got Texas Tech at Iowa State.
Give me Iowa State.
Shout out Iowa State. I'll take them as well. But also shout out to Texas Tech, man. Caleb Douglas. I see you doing your thing, my boy. Putting up some decent numbers out there with Texas Tech. Almost 600 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. I wish they would get the ball to Micah Hudson more, but he's a freshman.
bro. On NCAA, that nigga's a stud.
Oh yeah, he crazy on the game. But I got Iowa State in that one as well. Um, Indiana at Michigan State.
Indiana.
Okay. For some reason, I want to go with the upset, even though I don't like Aiden Childs because he turned the ball over a lot. I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take Michigan State to get the win over Indiana this week. I'm gonna take the upset. Um, Next up, we gonna take a trip. Texas A&M at South Carolina.
Ooh. Texas A&M #1 in the SEC.
Best team in the conference right now.
But, however,
Best team in the conference when Marcel Reed plays. If Connor Wegman steps back on the field, then they drop down to like
has
number
he
4.
named starter?
I have not looked up, but if Marcel Reed not starting, then he's stupid.
You want to know something? You said A&M at South Carolina?
At South Carolina.
I'm gonna go with South Carolina. Upset.
Hey, you talk about cheat codes in NCAA? Harbor from South Carolina? Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Nothing but go routes.
I'm going with them in an upset.
I got A&M in a close one. Hey, if Marcel Reed play quarterback for the rest of the year, bro, Texas A&M might find themselves in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say about that, bro. I literally tweeted it in the second quarter. If A&M wanted any chance to win that game, Marcel Reed needed to play. When Connor Wegman came out in that third quarter in that first drive, and that shit was so ugly.
I didn't watch that game. I was busy.
Bro. Connor Wegman played. He played like all the way into.
Another one, nigga.
This guy.
Another one. They can't fuck with us. They can't fuck with us. Don't let us win game 6, bro. I'm telling you, don't let us win game 6.
I already told you who my pick was and how many games. I told you that already. You know what my pick is. But yeah, Connor Wegman played all the way up until the third quarter, and they made the change in the third quarter. And after that, Marcel Reed took over the game, and Garrett Nussmeier, that guy started stinking it up. But I got Texas A&M in the closer, man. I got Texas A&M. Louisville at Clemson.
Clemson.
Got Clemson in that one as well. Louisville not a bad team. They just missing something. I'm not sure what that something is, but they missing something.
Yeah, I feel you.
I believe it's a quarterback, but I'm not gonna go all out on that yet. Pittsburgh at SMU.
Ah, damn. I'm gonna go SMU.
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh, man. That defense did something for me last week, man. I think their defense is just the way they played against Syracuse, man. If they play like this all year, that team gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Shout out to Louisiana's own Eli Holstein starting at quarterback. Louisiana don't really miss when it comes to football talent. Best receiver in the NFL, Louisiana. So it's easy like that sometimes. I ain't really watching two teams, so we'll skip that one. But yeah, this slate of games is nice, man. It's a real nice week of games. Ohio State, Penn State. Give me your score prediction.
I got Ohio State 27-24.
Okay. I got Penn State.
Ooh.
I got Penn State 20-17.
Okay.
I think that Penn State defense is cold. And I don't know if y'all know who that number 44 from Penn State is just yet. That kid looked like baby Gronk out there. That's all I'm saying about that. He a dog. So I'm gonna take Penn State 20-17. Last up, obviously, Florida, Georgia. Georgia, 16.5-point favorite right now. Give me your score prediction.
I'm gonna say 20. 24-23.
You wild.
Florida.
You wild, bro.
24-23 Florida.
You're a wild guy. You're a wild guy.
I really had it 28-27 Florida, but I'm gonna say 24-23 Florida.
I'm hoping my guys win the game. I'm not picking them though, but I'm hoping we win. I'm gonna be a realist. I'm gonna go Georgia 34-24.
They the ops. I can't pick them. Fuck them niggas. I can't be a realist in this situation. Sorry. Not I don't agree with that score because if I was being a realist, it would probably be like 38-20. But fuck that being a realist shit today, bro. Fuck all that.
The fan in me really wanted to go 31-27 Florida. But the realist in me went 34-24 Georgia. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't care.
It's cool.
I'm that guy. Send your hate tweets toward me. I ain't gonna read them, but it don't matter. Switching gears, man. We're gonna switch over to NFL real quick. Things starting to shape up. Playoff picture starting to open up a little bit. Yeah, we understand you Yankees fan. Great. Jets, not so much.
There's still a lot of season left.
It's a lot. But I literally sent you a message on Sunday, and I told you that you got to listen to me sometime when it comes to that team. Because that same shit I told you that could happen is exactly what happened. Because we just decided we was going to mess around, walk into that building and think, oh, yeah, we better in that team. Mess around, do some stupid stuff, and lose to them. When there was no way we should have lost that game. But you got to put that out of your mind. Now you got to bounce back and play a game. against the Houston Texans with, I believe, no Nico Collins and no Stephon Diggs, who's out for the season.
And Collins come back next week, not this week. I think Collins come back next week.
Right now, the Texans are a 1-point favorite, which is, I understand because they missing a lot, but at the same time, we stink. But this is the type of game that the Jets win for some reason, and I think we win. And that's all I'm gonna leave it at, bro. I think we actually win this game. I've already said what I had to say about that guy wearing number 8. But the problem stems further than just him. Defense has been horrible for us, especially against the run. It's been horrible since.
Wait. Hold on. The real problem with the fucking Jets is not Aaron Rodgers. The real fucking problem.
No, the real problem is the same problem that the Dallas Cowboys have.
Yeah,
that's the.
However, he's a lesser version than Jerry Jones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Jerry Jones still lives in the past. Woody Johnson has no past to live on. He just wants to be all on social media and all on the fucking camera with his bling bling on and shit like that. So, yes, he's the real problem. Aaron Rodgers, listen, bro. You can't have not certain players. You can't have players basically calling you washed, and you okay with that. The Aaron Rodgers that I know will use that shit as motivation and, take off. Because he's literally built his career off motivation. Literally. Bro, this man looked in the camera and literally called this man wash. I'm paraphrasing, but he basically called him wash. He said, yeah, he don't like the mobility no more. He can't do that. Which I mean, he don't. He don't have the mobility. It's like he's scared to move.
But even when you lose the mobility, you should still be able to play football like Aaron Rodgers.
Bro, he can still throw the ball with the best of them, but I just don't know.
Yeah, he can definitely still spin it with the best of them.
But we never looked at Aaron Rodgers as just a pocket passer. That's literally what he is now. Aaron Rodgers, you know this, Aaron Rodgers' calling card was moving around, making those crazy plays outside the pocket, moving around the pocket, but still being able to kill you in the pocket. He can't move. And if he try to run, he gonna hesitate and not run. Like, how do you oh shit. Ah! Defensive, bitch. Defensive Aaron Judge, nigga. Who that? That was Freeman? Hold on, that was Freeman? That was Freeman, bitch ass? Yeah, nigga, you ain't getting no home run tonight, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. This is Yankee Stadium. Even though he got one last game. But anyways, like I was saying, I really want Aaron Rodgers. He said he been drinking his cayenne pepper and water. I get it. I really want this man to just, please, bro. Just relax, bro. Take your own advice. Just relax, bro. Completion percentage, bro. It's only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL right now who has a lower completion percentage than him. And do you know who those names are, sir?
Well, for one, Anthony Richardson. That's a no-brainer. He's the worst quarterback in football right now.
The other one, he don't even start. He got thrown in to start because the QB got hurt.
If I wouldn't have looked it up, I probably would have said Will Levis.
Spencer Rattler.
And Spencer Rattler throwing to you and me, so I can give him I can give him a break for that.
But the craziest thing about all this man has he's eighth in yards, passing yards, 9th in touchdowns, 65th in interceptions with 7. QBR is 22nd. That ain't good. So it's like 12 touchdowns, 1,896 yards passing. Like, that's not bad. But it's like when we get in the red zone, it's like we're allergic to scoring. Like, could you imagine how many touchdowns this man would have if we were actually good in the red zone right now? It's like we get to the red zone and we just say, fuck it. We not going to score. Like, it's like we make shit harder than what it look. Pause. So it's like, I don't know. Shout out to Garrett Wilson, man. That was one of the best games. That was his best game of the season. And that was, man, that man was looking different back there, bro. But, defensively, we stink. It's about pride now with defense. Like, we have a bunch of names on the paper, and we think that shit can get us a dub. Defensive overrated.
The crazy thing is, it starts with the leaders on defense.
One of the leaders ain't been playing because he's been hurt.
It starts with the leaders on defense. One of them is hurt. I can understand that. Trying to play on a toe is, hey, bro, that's some painful stuff. But the leaders that's on the field is the ones that I'm talking about. One of them stepped up this past weekend, probably had his best game of the season, and we still lost. But the other leader, I'm looking at the guy that's been All-Pro his first 2 years. For you to get routed up by Kayshon Boutte with the game on the line.
That shit reminded me of Sammy Watkins routing up Revis when Revis was out of his prime.
That shit reminded me of what a guy that wore number 1 at the University of Florida did his junior year.
Listen, I'll say this. He hasn't, to his standards, he has not been good. If we're judging him off what we've seen from him, he's not been good. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say he's just been god awful.
No, he's been god awful,
bro. To his standards, yeah, bro. But
no, he's been god awful.
Oh, bro, because I'm looking at.
I can't.
Now we going off stats. I can't say that. If we going off his standards, like the best with the elites of elites, the Surtains of the world, then yeah. But if we just saying a starter and a cornerback starting in the league, then I mean that shit is regular. But a person who's elite, yeah, it's been a down year.
Bro, let me tell you. There's down years and then there's trash. His first year in the league, he allowed, this is just in man coverage. So basically his responsibility. He allowed 450 yards and 1 touchdown.
He don't allow already.
Passer rating of 63 when they throw it in his direction. That was year 1. Year 2, 332 yards, 1 touchdown, passer rating of 80 when targeted. Mind you, that was in 17 games and 16 games. It's been 8 games. He's given up 334 yards, 1 touchdown, and a passer rating of 105. Damn. He's going the wrong direction.
But
He's gone. Let me just say this. He's literally gone, and let me make sure I get it right. I just want to say this. As great as Sauce is, as great as he is, Sauce hasn't had
He hasn't had a pick in a long time.
Sauce hasn't had an interception in 32 games. 2 whole seasons of football, he has not had an interception.
I mean, a corner not getting interceptions. I done seen some of the best not getting interceptions.
Yeah. But it's not that you ain't been targeted. You've been targeted not – of course, you haven't been targeted that much. I will say that. But you're not even getting your hands on the football. Last year, he had 11 pass deflections. This year, in 8 games, he has 3. Like, you're not even getting your hands on the football.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about it. His missed tackle rate is up over 21%. Like, it's like he's really not even trying. Can't have that, bro. And he's not, like I said, he's not the only one. They put Ashton Davis out there. That guy sucks. Quincy Williams hasn't played up to his standard. He's been having a down year. Outside of McDonald on the defensive line, nobody's done anything, basically. And when nobody's going to do anything, of course, your best player, which is Quentin Williams, he's going to get double teamed as much as possible. Why is Michael Clemens still on my roster?
Oh shit!
Why is Greg Zuerlein, even though they just put him on IR, why did he even make it to week 8? It's just decisions like that, bro. Like, and it's funny because like one guy took all the heat for the last 3 years for this team, really. And then to come back this year, and then all of a sudden we look the same as when we had that guy on the team. You made all these changes. You brought in new quarterback. You brought in a really good running back too. You fixed up the offensive line, supposedly. Your wide receiver core has been completely revamped. It's still the same old Jets. So what else has to change? Obviously, Woody ain't selling the team. Why would he do that? He making $2 billion a year.
To be honest, he should have fired the coach in the offseason. That would have gave us a brand new coach. He should have just did that. But you want to wait and see how he's going to coach with Aaron Rodgers. And I'm like, bro, you wasting people's time. Like, bro, we look pathetic. I'm sick of the hype. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm fucking sick of it. Like, the most games we've won, like, in the last, that's another homer? Oh, damn.
It's 7.
Bro, the most games we've won since 2010 is 10. And that's a game, not game. That's a season where we missed the playoffs.
Yeah, 7.
No, I'm saying since 2010, it was 10.
It was 10. That was, yeah.
Well,
that was Ryan Fitzpatrick.
But
yeah.
I mean, like, under solid, yeah. But yeah, you're right about that. But and we missed the playoffs, bro. We are a fucking joke, bro. We are a joke, and I'm
like
sick. I'm sick of getting my hopes up every offseason with this team. We have the pieces. We like. I just don't see how you fire a coach early in the season and just think everything is going to change just because, hey, we went and got Devontae Adams. But like I said, it's a lot of season left. But these guys aren't giving me anything to lean on to say, hey, yeah, we have an easy schedule, but they're not giving me any hope that we're going to finish off the season strong. If anything, you could have just You could have just fired him at the end of the season.
Bro, just think about it. You going in right now, I know the season's not over, but you gotta look ahead. Looking at what the roster's gonna look like. DJ Reed is probably gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Um,
They showed Adams' contract, and it's likely that he's coming back, and Aaron Rodgers is likely he's coming back.
if Aaron Rodgers comes back,
Bro, he coming back.
You can't pay him $20 million. Especially not if he's gonna play like this. But the problem is there's no other quarterbacks in free agency or in the draft that's turning this team around next year. This team is built. It's supposed to be built to win now.
Nah, just not. Just say it for what it is. They're built to win now, but they're not winning now.
So where do you turn?
Well,
and like
I said, you take the same approach Green Bay took. You draft a quarterback. That don't mean he's going to play right away. You keep Aaron Rodgers and you draft a quarterback right away, and then you the holes in the team. You work with that, like through not work with it, but you figure it out in free agency, and then you try to get something in the draft. But my priority, draft a quarterback. He's not going to play right away.
Well, the thing is, even if you look at the quarterback position, you have to fix the offensive line, which we thought was fixed. Tyron Smith, he's only here for 1 year. He's been bad. AVT is hurt again. Morgan Moses is a free agent. Where do you turn? How do you fix that?
Shit, you're gonna have to fix it in free agency. You're gonna have to, bro. I mean, I'm not, bro. You have quarterback and O-line.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's easy. It's easy to say you got to fix it in free agency, but what good offensive lineman wants to come to New York?
Or shit in the draft. I mean, I don't know, but they got to fix that shit, bro. But I would definitely draft a quarterback. Definitely.
I don't know, man. I just don't like the idea of running it backwards.
Hey, man, hold on. You should have stopped and said, "As bad as my Cowboys been." After Ben, you should not have said anything.
Let me say something about that team. Since we seem to say that I tried to tell y'all about Tyron Smith. Well, let me tell you what we tried to tell you about Dak Prescott. About Trayvon Diggs, about all these other guys. Y'all stink.
Yeah, they definitely stink.
And the fact that y'all playing in a division that should be easy for y'all to win, and y'all let a rookie quarterback step in and lead his team to be better than yours right off the bat, y'all in the pits of hell right now. If it wasn't for Daniel Jones being so trash, y'all would be the worst team in the division. Like, just think about that. If Daniel Jones was even an average NFL quarterback, the Cowboys would be the worst team in the NFC East right now.
That is definitely true.
So, I know we love talking about the Jets. The Jets have always been a bottom feeder in the NFC East. They're trying to get out of that. The Cowboys have been at the top of the NFC East, and now y'all at the bottom.
I got a question
for you. And y'all have nowhere to go. Y'all just paid Dak Prescott the most money of any starting quarterback in the NFL. Trayvon Diggs is not good anymore. CeeDee Lamb is literally the only weapon y'all have on offense. Micah Parsons is better at podcasting than he is at staying on the field right now. Nobody knows who y'all wide receiver 2 is. Y'all offensive line, you talking about Tyron Smith, y'all offensive line is basically in the same boat as ours is. Y'all top two running backs on the depth chart are Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook. That would have been good in 2015. In 2024, that shit don't work. Like, what are we talking about?
He said he better at podcasting than football.
Y'all are America's team. Nobody's out here saying the New York Jets are America's team. They said we should have been better this year. Yeah. But we was banking on a 40-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles injury. Y'all got a 30-year-old quarterback that's fully healthy. And y'all got one more win than us. Like, what are we discussing here? Nah. Y'all the team that's supposed to be didn't the Cowboys just win 13 games 2 years in a row?
Yep.
Didn't y'all just play in the NFC divisional round last year? Like, y'all not supposed to be 3-4.
I got a question for you. Are the Commanders a legit contender?
For what?
Are the Commanders a legit contender to win a Super Bowl?
No.
Are they a legit contender to get to the Super Bowl?
No.
Are they? So you think how many teams? Okay, I feel like this. Would you put them as a top 3 team in the NFC?
No.
Who are your top NFC teams?
Top 3?
Order, no order.
Top 3. Even though I don't like the quarterback of one of these teams, I believe the top 3 Lions, Packers, Eagles.
Who would? All right, let's say top 5. Who would be the next 2 teams?
Next 2, Minnesota, Atlanta.
Minnesota, Atlanta. I got you.
Then I will put the Commanders and I put the Commanders and the 49ers in that next group.
Come on, man. Don't start that bullshit.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this nigga dropped the ball, but that's crazy. But yeah, I would say Falcons, Commanders would be in that next group with the 49ers, with possibly the Seahawks. And don't sleep on this team because they getting healthy. But the LA Rams.
Hey, yeah.
If Nakua and Kupp stay healthy, they're gonna always be in the conversation.
Oh shit, he got 2 on base.
But
trying to get out of there if you get out of this.
But the Detroit Lions are the class of the NFC right now. The Detroit Lions should have been in the Super Bowl last year. People forget that. They blew that game. Literally blew that game. They should have been in the Super Bowl. But I think they go back this year as long as Jameson Williams stop taking steroids. They should be back. They should be back at least in the NFC Championship. If they get home field advantage, then they Super Bowl bound. I don't see anybody in the NFC going into Detroit and beating them, outside of maybe the Packers. Yeah, that's about the best I can see. But like I was talking about, man, just looking at the free agent situation, that quarterback class stinks in free agency. When Sam Darnold is the best option, yeah, that stinks.
What you think about Deontay Johnson going to Baltimore?
like I said, he upgrades their room, but he's still a wide receiver too. But it should open up things for that offense. Um, as long as he don't do what Rashad Bateman did on Sunday, they'll be all right. Shout out to Jameis Winston for getting that dub. Shout out to you, man.
Kyle, bro, you got to catch that pick now.
But yeah, the Ravens had multiple opportunities to win that game. Kyle Hamilton dropped a pick. I think Eddie Jackson dropped a pick.
I ain't seen
Rashad Bateman let the ball hit him in his face, even though he said he lost it in the sun. But still, you got to catch that.
What is you doing?
So yeah, it's a lot that happened. But at the same time, I still say Chiefs and Ravens are the class of the AFC. Yeah, Chiefs and Ravens are the class of the AFC still for me. I still think they even. I still got to see how DeAndre Hopkins gets integrated into that Chiefs offense. But that's the two teams I expect to be standing in the AFC Championship. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. We got into college football picks. Let's get into NFL picks real quick. First game on tap for this week. Obviously, we play tomorrow. Texans at Jets. What you got?
I think we come out and play hard. This is our season. Literally, this is our season right here. Literally.
You can't lose that game.
I think we win 24 17.
Not bad. I'll say 2017. Jets win. I like the Texans. I like what they have. Just with no Diggs, no Nico, I think we can make some plays. So we'll see how that goes. First game on Sunday, Dolphins at Bills.
Bills.
Give me Dolphins in a close one. I think Tyreek Hill gets his first 100-yard game in a long time. Yeah, I'll take the Dolphins to get the win in that one. Broncos at Ravens.
Ravens.
Broncos are quietly 5-3.
Yeah, true.
But I'm taking the Ravens as well. The fact that the Ravens got 3 losses in is 3 games that they shouldn't have lost.
Wow.
But yeah, I got the Ravens. Chargers at Browns.
I got. Ooh. I'm gonna go Browns.
I'm going Browns as well. We talked about who Spencer Rattler was throwing the ball to. Justin Herbert throwing to us as well. It's just bad, man. What they doing to Jay Herbo out there is just who they got him throwing the ball to is just bad. Yeah, give me Browns.
And man, Mr. James. Yeah, it does with the J.
Saints at Panthers.
Saints, yeah, got them out.
Filthy work.
Um,
Filthy work right there. But I'm gonna go with the Saints as well. But I'm expecting Bryce to play better than he's played at any time this season.
I think they said they opened to trade him. I think I saw that.
That would be stupid because he shouldn't have been benched in the first place. That team is not good. But like I said, they shouldn't have benched him in the first place. Raiders at Bengals.
Bengals.
I got the Bengals as well. I don't see with the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders got any chance in that game. Commanders at Giants.
What the bro? What was that? Bro, what was that?
That's on the picture, bro. That's on the picture. He got to get there. He thought the first baseman was gonna get to the bag without him having to go. That's on him.
Nigga,
He got to get there.
you being lazy. Run your ass to the.
Yeah, that's on him, bro.
Oh my god! Then we got Freeman coming up, bro.
He'll get out of it. He'll get out of it,
Bro,
But it's on him, bro. He got to get to the bag.
Hit a homer. I'm ending this podcast, bro. If he hit a home run, I'm telling you, I'm in this shit. I'm not lying.
Bro, he not, bro. He not. Bro, I promise you, he not. He not, bro.
Run, I am ending this podcast.
He not, bro.
I'm telling you, I am ending podcast. I swear to God.
He's not, bro. I promise you, he's not, bro.
I get every fan in that stadium literally sweating right now, and it's cold as shit up there.
Bro, he finna throw 100.
Okay. Nah. I'm telling you, bro.
He finna blow a bomb, bro. 100 miles per hour. Watch. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna come back to your question, but I wanna look at this at bat. Matter of fact, I'm about to unmute my TV just to watch it.
Plays for the Dodgers runners to assume never.
He finna blow a bomb, bro. 100 miles per hour. I'm telling you.
And they've got a chance to fall back in this game because of that. They're taking advantage of some of the lapses here, major lapses by the Yankees. All bugaboos for the Yanks popping up at the worst time. Here in the World Series, led this game 5-0. A run is crossed. Freddie Freeman on 1-2. Into center field, a base hit. 2 more runs will score. Advantage of the bad defense.
It ain't a home run, but they.
Oh,
I swear to God, bro. I was close.
oh my God, man.
Get cold. Oh, he tired.
Nah, he fine, bro. It's the third time around in the lineup, bro. It gets a little difficult.
Bro, Cole got to get out of there, bro. He tired.
He not, bro.
I fucking hate the way this nigga look, bro.
You gotta let him work through it, bro.
Bro, he can't work through this, bro. He tired. I'm telling you.
You have to, bro. You can't put that bullpen back out there another inning. Damn, it's only the 5th inning. You can't let them go the next 4, bro. You can't. They done pitched in every game this series. You can't do it. Let him fight through it, bro. He got to finish the inning. He have to.
This nigga pissed me off. They all pissed me. No, I'm gonna say this. Since Freddie Freeman didn't hit one, if this nigga hits a home run, I'm ending this podcast tonight. I'm ending it. We had like 3 arrows in one fucking like really, and they led to 3 runs.
Bro, he finna get out of it right here, bro.
Bro.
Just relax.
Nigga, you said that the last at bat. You trying to jinx my mans.
He's getting out of it, bro. Just relax.
Nah. And your shit faster than mine, ain't it? I think so. Oh, it's the same speed.
Nah, yours fast. I'm watching mine on my phone, so it's a little delayed.
Shit, I'm watching mine through an app.
Everybody watch theirs through an app, bro. That's what we do. I'm telling you, he getting out of it, bro. But this probably gonna be his last inning.
Bruh, are you serious, bruh? Bruh, really? Man, I'm about to end this shit, bro. Bro, take him out, bro.
Nah, Aaron Judge got to catch that, bro.
Bro, take this man out, bro. He done.
Aaron Judge, you got to catch that, bro. You got to catch that. That's as much as that's on Cole, bro. You got to catch that. You got to go get that ball. You have to. You got to go get that ball. I'm sorry. You got to go get it. They're definitely taking Garrett Cole out, but Aaron Judge got to go get that ball. You have to. You cannot let that ball fall, bro.
Bro,
you got to go get that.
If we somehow win this game, we winning, we losing, bro. They did everything in their power to lose this fucking game.
Come on, bro. Let's finish this up so you can go fully watch the game, bro. Come on.
Bro, who you said? All right, you said Commanders.
All right, Commanders at Giants, bro. Commanders at Giants. Commanders as well. Since you on here, bet Cowboys at Falcons.
Okay, that's a funny game. I think I got the Falcons.
No, Falcons easily. I'm taking the Falcons too. Damn, Patriots at Titans.
Damn. I'm gonna go to damn. Who the Titans quarterback?
Mason Rudolph.
I'm gonna go with
Hey, he ain't played bad last week though. He played pretty good. I'm gonna take the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans. Bears at Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Give me Bears. I think the Bears bounce back. Jaguars at Eagles.
All right.
Come on, bro. Get through it. So I'm going to let you go so you can go.
No, it's just, bro. I'm so mad, bro, because this fucking team is a fucking joke, bro. And they keep showing Freddie Freeman bitch ass, bro. Look, bro, I hate his fucking haircut. I hate his chain. I hate his fucking bat. I hate the way he swing the fucking bat. I hate the way he fucking run. I hate his teeth. I hate his eyes. I hate his fucking nose. I hate everything about that nigga.
Jaguars at Eagles, bro.
Eagles
as well.
Bro.
Rams at Seahawks.
I got the Rams.
Yeah, he Garrett Cole done, bro.
Bro, he's got this nigga in.
I'm going Rams as well. Colts at Vikings, Sunday Night Football.
That's Sunday Night Football? That's nasty, bro.
Joe Flacco, boy.
Joe Cool
starting.
I got Colts.
I got Vikings in that one.
Wait, it's at Minnesota?
Yeah, at Minnesota.
I got Minnesota.
Yeah, I got Vikings in that one. Bucks at Chiefs. Chiefs. Yeah, I get it. Biggest game of the week though. Lions at Packers. 6-1 versus 6-2. Who we going with?
I don't know what Jordan Love playing this weekend.
That's a good question. Let me double check real quick.
He didn't practice.
He want to play. But I think he'll probably play.
I'm gonna go. Man, them Lions, bro.
Best team in the league right now, in my opinion. I won't say best. I'll take best back. Most complete team in the league right now. I think the Chiefs are still the best team, but the Lions are the most complete, offensive and defensively. I think they have both sides of the football.
I'm gonna go Packers.
Okay, I'm gonna go Lions. I got Lions. I've been a believer in Jared Goff, and I'm still a believer in Jared Goff. So I'm gonna go Lions, man. Closing
Pass off my TV, man.
closing thoughts. Closing thoughts, bro. Come on, closing thoughts.
Fuck Freddie Freeman. That's my closing thought. Fuck Freddie Freeman. That nigga needs a new barber.
Freddie not even in that position if Aaron Judge don't drop that fly ball in center field. And Garrett Cole covers first base. So blame goes all the way around.
Led to three runs, and then we scored. Then they scored 4 runs.
Plus, I forgot. I definitely forgot about that throw to third base too. I forgot about that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all blowing the game, man.
Hey, man, but nah. Final thoughts. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Might have a little something different, not next week, but the following week. Might take this thing on the road, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to spoil it, so we might. So. Any closing thoughts, sir?
Closing thoughts for me, go Gators. Let's go out there and get a dub, man. Billy Napier, let Lagway play like he back in Texas, man. Just let him go out there and do what he got to do. Boston Celtics losing to the Pacers is filthy work, but they weren't going to go undefeated. But, NBA still early, man. Shout out to them. A lot of players going to be traded real soon. D'Angelo Russell, I'm looking at you. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, man. Basketball season starting up, NFL and college football hitting that midway point, and everything starting to open up. Baseball finna end.
Yo.
So you know what? We got good shows, man. We got good shows coming up. We're supposed to have some guests on this week. One of them may show up, so we'll try to get them on next week. Try to figure that out. But like he said, man, in 2 weeks, just be on the lookout for what's gonna go down, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You just never know where the show might pop up at. We do some different stuff. So it is for the podcast. Go follow us on every social, man. Check this out. You can check this out. The Twitter replay. You can Facebook replay. You can watch it on YouTube. Type at Idiots with a Podcast in YouTube search bar, and you'll find the podcast. Subscribe. Watch it on Spotify. Listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. Rate us 5 stars. Follow all our pages on social media. But until then, that's all I got. Y'all see what it is. It is for the podcast. My brother Corey. This is Mike. Y'all be blessed, man. Good night.